Hello, beautiful people, and welcome, to First Impressions on Chiori. Usually in First Impressions videos, I'm like, hey, this is just my first impressions, take all of it with a grain of salt, look forward to the post-release. But honestly, I'm not sure if I will post a if I will make a post-release for Chiori, because I feel like there's not much to say, really. And I feel like she's just such a straightforward unit that I don't really feel like there's a need for a post-release. So this is going to effectively serve as a post-release, even if it's just a first impressions video. Overall, Chiori is not bad. She's not insane either. She fits the archetypes where you can play her, and she's generally an upgrade in those archetypes, but none of them were like all that crazy to begin with. That being said, I do have a few issues with her that I do want to mention that aren't directly related to strength, but at the end of the day, well, strength is definitely going to be an important factor in your decision to go for her or not. Fun also is, and I haven't really had much fun playing her, and I figured I'd let you guys know what the reasons for that have been, so that if you feel like, you know, that's something that might bother you as well, you don't end up going for a unit and regretting it because you don't enjoy playing them. That doesn't mean you shouldn't go for them. If you like Chiori, you really like her character, whatever, and that's what you care about the most when pulling for characters, and obviously don't let me not finding her fun prevent you from having fun with her. This is just for people that are on the fence and that aren't sure, to help them make an informed decision and not regret it later. So there's been like two main issues that have bothered me. One is the way that her E works. Usually in the heat of battle, I don't think I'm the only one. Very often you like use an ability a couple times just to make sure that the input went through, right? Especially when you're swapping from one character to another, right? And you have higher ping, right? This account is an EU account, so I have a little bit higher ping than usual, right? You have higher ping, you swap from one character to the other, you kind of mash the button just to make sure that you didn't mash it before the swap registered. And, you know, that's a habit that I got into a lot, and I know that a lot of people also got into that habit. And with Chiori, if you just mash her button, it'll lead to you using your skill on your next character as well. And that's especially noticeable, or that's generally not that big of a deal, but when you're playing an Itto team, Itto wants to use his E after his burst, not before his burst. And so sometimes you just do this, and it just feels like shit. And obviously it's a skill issue, but that is something that has bothered me a bit for sure. And that's something that's really, you know, made playing her a lot less fun. The fact that it also forces you to swap into the next character. It forces you to put her in a specific team slot, which, you know, if you're like me and you usually, like, in your head have specific characters and specific team slots, you're gonna have to change that for her, because depending on the team, she has to go on a different slot, and it's been something that has annoyed me a bit. Yeah, that's like the first thing, is the way that her E mechanics work. The second thing I want to talk about is just her animations. Look at the doll. It's just fucking standing there. Her animations feel really fucking bad to me because they're just barely noticeable. This is the extent of the animation. There's no projectile, it just spawns on them. And to me, that feels bad. I think it's pretty ugly, it looks unfinished, and it has bothered me. Obviously, that might not matter to you, and if that's the case, then cool. But if that is something that you think would, just like me, affect your enjoyment of the character, now you know. But yeah, so with that said, let's get right into the clips from today and yesterday's stream. 686. Were you actually planning on leveling her talents past this or not? Yes, okay. Do you mind if I level her E to level 9 already? Go ahead, alright.
Stabilize. Advance! Press the advantage!
I am the cutting edge of fashion.
Fuck!
Showtime!
Oh.
Cha!
This is going to happen a lot, by the way.
Bam! Cha! Ha!
Like, I am telling you right now, if you are intending on going for her, this is something that will bother you.
This is order. Everyone on me!
Delicate as silk.
Who wants some of this?
What? Hello? Where did that go? Like, it's something you can get used to, but it's gonna be a huge pain in the ass to get used
Charge!
to.
Rise the storm! It's
Okay.
showtime! Attaboy!
Where do you think you're going?
Cha! Let's roll!
Your coming was foretold.
Dance with me.
Order guide you. Pull in! Press the advantage!
Trust only just together.
Fuck!
Who wants some of this?
Not done yet.
Attaboys!
Wait, if I just mash both E and Q, I should be fine, right? Okay, let's try it.
Rally!
I am the cutting edge of fashion. Lend me a
Nope, it doesn't work.
Coming through!
Wait, maybe it's because I wasn't mashing Q like a dumbass. I was mashing 1. That's not Q.
Attaboy! Stabilize!
Order
Get
roll.
her.
Everyone on me!
Okay, it's fine if you mash EQ. Okay. Okay. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It is not that bad. It is not that bad.
Shower me with praise. Let my name echo in fire. Well, let's light it up. Teamwork is I am the cutting edge of fashion. And this one's got your name on it. Hey there. A proper send-off. Yoo-hoo. Let the world come alive.
I'm not low at all.
Stand. Scatter.
Yeah. It feels like shit with Navia too.
Hiya. Umbrella warfare.
Honestly, I don't even know what I can even test. You want me to test the next Chiori team I want to test? All right, fine.
Illusion shattered.
Hey, Paul gets on the right weapon already.
Know my soul. I am the cutting edge of fashion. Lend me a hand.
We're hitting for 1K. Alright, it's time to play the best Chiori team. I'm not even gonna bother getting a score, honestly.
Strike cloud converge.
Teamwork is true. Ha! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Let the world come alive.
Make way.
Going in. Ha! Yeah! 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 Ha! Yeah!
Cleared faster than Mono Geo. It's so G-over. Okay, what do we have? We have C0, we have Signature, do we have a Harbinger leveled? Yes! It's a Husk, not Golden Troop, which, okay, that's a bit too much crit, right? Yeah, let's just do this, whatever.
Stabilize! Pull in! Everyone on me!
Scatter! Yeah!
It's showtime! Cha!
No! No! Okay, whatever.
Gather! Fist!
We got bad RNG here, so we can't one rotate.
Bam!
It just is what it is. Do any of these characters deal with this bullshit? Or am I just gonna be cringe? Nice! We did it!
Pull in! Rally!
Delicate as silk.
I don't wanna ult on him. Maybe I should have. I don't know.
Gather. Solidify.
We got the bad start.
Press the advantage. Who wants some of this? Bam!
Wait, I don't have a way to knock it down. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's fine.
Attaboy!
Shouldn't need to knock it down. I probably do need to knock it down. Ah, shit. Well, that's fine. Everything is okay.
This is order.
This is not good.
Charge! Rally!
Where the f-
I am the cutting edge of fashion.
Oh, coming through! Let's roll!
No! My energy!
Solidify!
Yeah, okay. Geo on the second side of this abyss is not it.
I will have order.
I think we can still clear, but
Stabilize. Press the advantage!
Scatter!
It's showtime!
alright, we're gonna have to get our burst back. Dies of cringe.
Attaboy! Charge! Rally! Stabilize!
Delicate as silk.
Who wants some of this?
Who wants some of this? What? I didn't want to. I did not want to. It's fine.
Gather! Pull in! Everyone on me!
Lend me a hand.
Oh, coming through! Attaboy! Advance! Press the advantage!
Scatter!
It's showtime! Solidify! Pull in! Everyone on me!
Delicate as silk.
Who wants some of this? Let's roll! Bam! Gather! Charge! Your journey ends.
Some target practice.
Pressure wings.
Right there! Press the advantage!
I am the cutting edge of fashion. Let's come.
Sorry. What?
Attaboy!
Your coming was foretold. Dance with me.
Can't catch me! Rally!
The shadows
Solidify!
Bloom as the flowers in Gorou.
Oh, coming through! Let's roll!
The eternal oasis of long last.
not done yet.
Gather! Pull in! Attaboy!
I need to get some fucking. Okay.
Next come.
It's showtime!
This is like kind of cringe, but it's okay.
Advance! Press the advantage!
Delicate as silk.
Who wants some of this? Bam! Advance! Press the advantage! Come at the beam!
Scatter. Leave it all to me. Time to clean up.
You know what? There's no way I'm playing Noelle without doing this. What's the point?
Pull in! Rally! First point!
Delicate as silk. Yeah. Steady as stone, as a dutiful maid would. Leave it all to me. Shower me with praise. Let the world come on.
First point!
Delicate as silk. Let's go. As a dutiful maid would. Time to shine.
Live! Moment of birth!
I am the cutting edge of fashion. Steady as stone. Time to clean up.
Yeah. Pretty similar.
Strike a pose. Let the world come alive.
Pull in! Press the advantage!
Delicate as silk. Leave it all
I guess in AoE, her damage not actually fully being AoE, and Noelle's damage being AoE, means that losing a little bit of damage on her doesn't matter as much.
shower me with praise. Time to shine.
Rally!
Scatter. Steady as stone. Time to clean up.
Yeah, like, when we actually do our grouping properly, it is quite a bit faster. Welcome back! Now we can talk about some of the teams, like specifically, and how she performs in them. She generally does feel like a noticeable upgrade over Albedo in most teams, but not a like massive one. Depending on your level of investment, you might not even notice the difference, or you might notice it a lot. Because let's say, right, you do 1,000,000 damage in your rotation. If the enemy has 1,000,000 HP, you're just barely killing them. If the enemy has 1.1 million HP, you're gonna have to start another rotation to kill them. And in situations like that, getting an upgrade from Albedo to Chiori is going to be incredibly noticeable. You'll kill the enemies in one rotation instead of waiting around trying to use physical charge attacks on Itto just to try to finish off the enemy without having to use your bursts again. It's noticeable, and it does feel nice. If you were doing 1.1 million already, then it's going to be barely noticeable. Instead of killing it in 20 seconds in your full rotation, you're gonna kill them in 19 seconds in most of your rotation. And in a situation like that, you won't notice a difference at all. Overall, I'd say that, like, if you are actually like a Geo enjoyer, you really like playing Geo teams, she fits in basically all of them. She fits in Noelle teams with or without Furina. She can be used instead of Albedo or even with Albedo. She fits in Itto teams and she fits in Navia teams. And, you know, she's relatively good in all of those. I don't really like playing a double Geo flex like a lot of people play Sing So Yelan. double hydro. They just slap it on any team and it works. I don't like that as much because obviously you don't have the elemental interactions from hydro, but it's also kind of potentially a little, it's a bit underwhelming. For Navia teams, it is going to be not that noticeable of an upgrade in terms of how fast you're clearing compared to Albedo. It will be better, but not that noticeably so, until you reach a boss that can break Albedo's flower, and in those situations it will be incredibly noticeable. If you're comparing it to Zhongli, well, it's a damage option compared to a defensive option, so you know, depends on the situation. And compared to the other options, I mean, I'm still a Geo MC enjoyer for Navia. I think that it works really well when you manage to deal with the potential bullshit of the skill getting in your way, but generally she's still an upgrade in terms of the offensive options. I think that's going to do it. Let me know what you guys think about her. I think that personally I am disappointed because, you know, she's performing very similarly to what I expected in terms of like how strong she is, but I don't know, I really expected them to actually give the dolls a more impactful animation. Like when we saw the dolls animations leaked, well, what was now like almost 2 months ago, I thought it was a placeholder animation. I expected them to actually like change it, and they just didn't. It feels unfinished to me, and that's kind of disappointing, but it just is what it is, you know, to each their own. Maybe you like the animations, maybe you like that they don't move too much, and if so, well, good for you. I'm glad you're managing to enjoy her. All that said, that's gonna be it for today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, YouTube.